everybody, this is Marlon Fantasy 95. It's time for the first Transformers 5 discussion of 2016. And 2016 is going to be a big year for Transformers fans because, of course, the filming for Transformers 5 will be underway very shortly, within a few months. And we just got news that Michael Bay is going to be directing Transformers 5. I know we saw this news 5, 10, 20, 100 miles away, but it has been confirmed Michael Bay will be back to direct Transformers 5. It has been confirmed with an interview that Bay did with Rolling Stone, and in that interview he does mention that this is going to be his last Transformers film. It's not going to happen. He's going to at least do Transformers 6. I mean, you can't do 5 and then not finish up the second trilogy. I mean, it's weird enough for a big director to do 5 movies in the same franchise, but if you've done 5, you gotta do the 6th one. It's just gotta happen. So Michael Bay's gonna be back. Mark Wahlberg was confirmed to be back. I think it was about a month ago. This, of course, means that Jack Rayner and Nicola Peltzer most definitely be back as well. Plus, they signed like 3-picture deals with Paramount Pictures right before Transformers 4, so they're pretty much signed on for the trilogy. Now, in the interview, the interviewer mentioned how Bay has said that he's not going to be coming back before, so he's saying kind of like, what's going to stop you from doing Transformers 6? And Michael Bay mentioned how J.J. Abrams, who most recently directed Star Wars The Force Awakens and the Star Trek movies, he told Michael Bay, he was like, you're the only guy that can do this, but Bay said it is time to pass the reins on to someone else. That's a quote we've heard many, many times before, so who knows, but I'm pretty certain he's going to be back for Transformers 6 as well. But the big news currently at the moment is Michael Bay is back to direct Transformers 5. He is staying on board with the franchise, not only to produce, but to direct as well. And that's something that we definitely saw coming, especially as filming was getting closer and closer and no other director was mentioned to be attached to the films. And that was a pretty big giveaway that Michael Bay would end up returning to the film. So, some other big news is that while this interview was going on, Michael Bay did a bit of a video chat with the guys at ILM, and they were kind of working on some concepts for Transformers 5. Obviously, they kind of have the story pretty much fleshed out due to the whole writer's room thing. They probably just have to finish up the script, even though that they do have the main idea of what the story is going to be, you know, just the details, the dialogue, stuff like that. So he does this video call with ILM, and they showed Michael Bay a couple of things. 2 things to note that was in the article was that Michael Bay was shown a crash-landed spaceship that was underwater. It's pretty interesting, another spaceship crash landing ordeal. So underwater, what could this mean as far as history? I don't know, because you know how Transformers movies, they love to say like, oh, this really happened because of the Transformers, oh, the space race, the dinosaurs, extinction, all that stuff. So, oh, and the Mars rover, it just keeps going and going. So, what could an underwater spaceship be? I don't know, so speculate away. And also, there was a Transformer that was a dump truck. I don't know if this is going to be a occurring character from like Long Haul back from Transformers 2, or there was that guy that we saw in Transformers 4 as well that kind of did the whole, you know, weird KSI morphing thing in Hong Kong. So I kind of hope they tone down that kind of transforming, but that's for another part of the another discussion. So, and it had a cloak on it, I think I said that. So, I'm not sure what that's going to be about. Very vague information, but information nonetheless. And apparently, from Michael Bay's reaction, they still had a long ways to go, but it was, you know, just kind of some concepts that they were working on. So, that's pretty much it. Michael Bay is going to be back for Transformers 5. Who would have thought? So, what do you guys think? Are you happy? Are you kind of or are you kind of like, no? I'm sure there's a lot of people that are all 3 of those. So, let me know. What's your thoughts? What's your opinions? And make sure to follow me on the social media, Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram. And I will be having an update for my short film Retribution coming up soon. I'm going to be talking about release date info, stuff like that. And some of you may know I was going to be working on a Star Wars lightsaber battle video, a lightsaber duel. That video is going to be pushed back until probably the release of The Force Awakens on Blu-ray and DVD, just because I kind of want to focus on finishing up this short film, which is turned into much longer than a short film and it's taken 2 years to do, so I'm finally ready to get that out of the way until I work on the sequel. But so anyway, look forward to that. Like I said, let me know, bay, yay or nay, in the comments below. And until next time, I'm on my Fan 75. See you guys.